Man, come on. Live. Hey, buddy. I'm trying. I'm trying. I don't know. I'm sitting out here in the backyard. I'm just going to walk. And I did a live the other day for about 3 minutes just to see. It was raining. And I'm sitting here on my patio getting ready to walk down to the creek. I don't know if my phone should be tilted, if I should rotate it, or if I'm okay this way in the panoramic. Hey, Long Island. Okay, cool. Awesome. Good to see you, bud. Yeah, this is my first time. I'm going to walk down here to the creek. This used to, when they built my home there, we about got halfway done, they discovered, started finding all these arrowheads, spearheads and things out here. And took them to the museum. And the curator talked to me for a little while. There was definitely ancient Indians down here. Don't know how old or how long ago, 1,000 years or 200 years or whatever. But there's some strange things goes on around here. Find me something to knock these spider webs down with. But been here 28 years and it's calmed down now. They built some homes way over that way and put 450 houses out here, so everything's calmed down. But we used to get cookouts, and sometimes they'd run them in the house with all the chatter down here. It sounded like a couple of gorillas fighting. It freaked people out, and that kind of stopped. It has stopped. I don't even hear coyotes down here anymore. But down to the left of me down here is a creek, Stanley Creek, and it runs around and dumps into the Catawba River. But I find a lot of arrowheads out here just without digging. I've never dug nothing, and I've got quite a few of them. At the top of my driveway, the landscaper told me that he scraped it down about a foot, and there's a big black spot. Looked like somebody had been building a fire there for years and years and years. So I like to come down here. Excuse me. I like to come down here and sit and just think about the people that lived here before me, 1,000 years ago or whatever. They raised their kids down here. They hunted here and died here. I've never looked for no grave mounds or nothing. I don't know how they disposed of their dead, but wouldn't mess with them if I did. But it's all downhill here. I'm on top of a hill. And that's the guy at the museum told me that'd be a good place to have a camp. They like to stay on top of the hill. But it's pretty wicked down here sometimes. I don't come down here at night. I used to have a bunch of coyotes down here. Could hear them down here every night, killing something. Old game trails, but that's gone. Like I say they built all them houses. It's all went away. But this is like 40 degrees, 45-degree hill. Maybe even more than that. This phone don't do it justice. I'm trying to keep from busting my ass. Me and my wife, she's come down here and drink. And I don't drink no more, but back when we did, this is where we come down here and drink. Hey, Jack. Welcome to my first live. I'm doing it out here in my backyard. Down here where all the cows. Now, we first moved here 28 years ago. We used to hear some whooping in the mornings. Figure out what kind of bird we was hearing. It would go whoop, whoop. And we never could figure it out. Anyway, that went away when they built them 400 houses Creek. And like I say, I come down and just think about natives that used to live here and hunt and fish. And the Catawba River's 2 miles. Me and my wife call it the bog down here. Whew, that was tough. It's gonna be even tougher going back. And I've got COPD too. Let's see if we deer print. Used to be a lot of game trails. They've all come down through here, but they're not here now. You see a print once in a while like that. Get over here where I can stop for a minute. We had a lot of rain for 3 days. That's why this water's standing down here like this. Come down here a month ago and wasn't nothing like this. Wow, spiderwebs all over my face. But it can be dangerous with these old big trees. Down here. Take a minute and look around me. Like I say, that's not bad as it used to be. We'd sit up there at night, have friends over at the fire up there behind the house, and you could hear a pack of coyotes down here killing something. Next thing you know, it sounded like a pack of chimpanzees down here, gorillas fighting. Sometimes the girls would get up and go in the house. I like these vines. No prints down here anymore. Used to be covered with deer prints and coon prints. They went on deeper in the woods. Sometimes you come down here and sit real quiet. You just, I don't know, just get a feeling. A weird feeling. But I enjoy it. A lot of standing water down here. I hadn't been down here but a couple times where there was this much water standing. I say it's rained for 3 days here. That nor'easter got over top of us and stayed. I'm learning, y'all. I'm looking at the phone and I don't know. I see chat pop up every once in a while, but I'm not sure how to pull that up or what it's supposed to do, or if it comes up when somebody types, or I don't know. I'm learning. Oh, there it is now. Okay, I see you typing now. Okay, I guess that's how it works. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay, down at the bottom it shows a folder, I guess, like a bubble. Tap that bubble. No, that's just, says all messages are. Okay. I see what you typed, Mike, about tapping the screen. Well, I'm learning. I went on for 3 minutes the other day just because I wasn't expecting it. It surprised me. I cut the screen on, there I was, and it said I was live. I didn't even know what to say. I was just caught me off the guard. I said to my wife, I said, God, that sounded stupid. But it's pretty cool. I can't wait to get down in Uwharrie and do some actual Bigfoot research, hunting and stuff with it. There's nothing down here but deers and squirrels and stuff. Not many of them anymore. But walk over this way. It's pretty spooky down here, though. We don't come down here anymore like we used to, because we're not as young as we was, because that hill's hard to get back up. Me and Carla bring us those 3 bottles of wine down here and hang out at the creek. We don't do it no more. Too hard to get back up that hill. Look at that, just suspended. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've had some weird noises down here at night. I swear, like I say, we have had the girls get up and run in the house. And one night it got real bad, and my buddy said it was an owl down here thrashing its kill. He said you would not believe how that sounds when an owl catches a rabbit and is thrashing it on the ground. But nonetheless, it sounded wicked. And the girls went in the house. That's pretty cool there. And some big tree over there. Try to work my way to the creek. And I was down here 4 or 5 weeks ago, and there was nothing grown up. You just walk right to it. Now it's thick. Ugh. I had a game camera down here and caught some deer on it. Brought my grandson down here. He kept wanting to go back to the house. I think I'm going the right direction. Yeah, man, it's thick in here. Here we go. I think the creek's about 20 or 30 yards in front of me over there. I hear you. Let's see. I'm gonna stay here for a minute and look around. Yeah, I have to take it slow. I've got asthma, and I'm 64, but I'm still pretty good. I can get over these logs. That was tough. No, it ain't. Man, it's rough sometimes. I'm pretty good except for climbing hills. Climbing hills, I can't do that anymore. I was good up until 9 months ago when I don't know, I had my COVID test was negative, but that patio I have up there, I built that 9 months ago by hand with a pick and shovel. During the summertime, 95 degrees out there. I couldn't do it 10 minutes now. It just hit me real fast. I got some kind of lung disorder, whatever it was. I thought it was COVID, but like I said, the test was negative. So I may have had that RVS or RSV, whatever that stuff was. Hits your lungs pretty hard. Plus, I've been a smoker for 40 years. I don't know, it's like I got that. Took my antibiotics and everything. But the effects didn't go away. There was a shorter way. I need that stick. There was a shorter way to the creek. So I missed it, I guess. Yeah, RSV is what they called it. But it got me, man. I've never recovered from it. I'm actually not on my property now. I was on my property till I got down at the bottom of the hill, and about some of that, we call it the bog down there in the flat spot where all that water was. My property line runs through there. Whew, there's the creek. They've been doing some surveying down here too. Get over here at the creek and rest. There it is. There's their slide where they go up and down the deers. Like I said, it used to be a bunch of them in here. I don't see. They've all went deeper in the woods. It's so quiet down here. And spooky. I'll rest here and then I'll make my way back up that hill. It's pretty deep here when it floods. I cannot wait to go to the Uwharrie, probably next week. I'll probably go next week to there, back up there and hit some trails. That's where I find all the stuff I find. Found some faint footprints where it's 3 steps, where it like stepped at the edge of the creek, it stepped in the creek, and then it stepped on the other side of the creek and hit a rotten log, like smashed it. On the edge of the log was like really rotten. And it was hard to make them out, but I could tell the heel. I couldn't see the toes. I could see the heel and the like the arch, not the arch, but up there where the arch should be. They don't have an arch, but you could see it, but you just couldn't make out the toes. First time I've seen anything like that. But I did find some cool arches. An X and an asterisk all right there together. That's what made my phone pulsate when I got up near that X. They was all right there together. When I got up there, my phone started pulsating. Never had it do that before. Never had it do it since. And old guy said it was up there. There was something about the dark realm up there where you get an asterisk and a X and all that right there together in one spot. So I don't know. Sure made my phone go crazy. Something's come up through here too. There's a deer track. Not very big. I put a trail cam up here and left it for 5 days, and I caught 2 deers on it in 5 days. Used to, we could sit on the porch and watch them down in the woods, and you could hear them walking around and hear them snort once in a while, but they're all gone. Progress. An old farmer died. His kids inherited the land and they sold it in sections. One section, they built 450 houses. Another section behind me, directly behind my property, they built 87 houses on 90 acres. They cleared 90 acres out and put 87 houses there. And all the sawing and hammering and stuff all the way from daylight to dark. Just run the animals off. I'm trying to find me a partner to go to the Uwharrie and go down the Uwharrie River on kayak. There's a place called Low Water Bridge. They've spotted up there all the time. They spotted up there so much, people want to go up there and look at them and hunt them. Half the trees up there is painted purple. Got purple paint on the trees. You know, purple's, you know, no trespassing. And I went up there a couple years ago, and I went back, and I just went back one day, and all of a sudden I noticed all the trees had purple paint on them. Too many people going down in there, I guess. A lot of people quit hunting in the Uwharrie because of the Expedition Finding Bigfoot program. Took a crew down there and trampling through the woods and beating and banging and everything for about a week, and the locals didn't like it. So now you go down there and there's a ton of people. But it's 60,000 acres, so you can, you know, if you see 10 cars parked on the side of the road, you're not going to more than likely run into anybody with that many acres. You got all that 58,000 acres and all the farmland that backs up to it and private property. That place is full of them. But I've noticed Ohio has too, buddy. Let's see if I can tap. Trying to get, I don't know what them two circles are down there. Down at the bottom. I see where you swing your camera around and the note bubble thing, and then the one next to it's two circles. I guess that's day and night or something. At the bottom of my screen. What is that down there, guys? It's over on the bottom of the screen. It's like two circles. Yin and yang. Day and night, is that what that is? I'm scared if I push it, I'll mess something up. Man, I got a lot to learn. I had to go back and change every one of my videos. I didn't have the Not For Kids set, private and public. I didn't have that set, and I was complaining I couldn't get on live, and I had everything was messed up. Used to bring my beer and liquor and wine down here. Now is what I carry. I haven't drank in 3 years. Hell, I don't smoke no more either. I still smoke cigarettes. Well, I've been on here for 28 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm going to sign out and make my journey back up the hill. I'll have to put this phone in my pocket and make it back up that hill. It's rough. I appreciate you guys watching and hanging in there with me. And I'll be back. Thanks again. Let me see if I can get out of it. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Okay.